Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder, Pat Trading Partners, along with Bob Iacchino. So Bitcoin broke down out of the sloppy horizontal channel, pretty much straight to our next level, 58.65. Let's see what the low was, 58.58. So just a little high on that level, but we don't want perfection. We just want the idea of where the levels are. So now I'm going to look at our retracements coming from that level, and it already retraced a 12.5% retracement. Nice shallow retracement, popping through but closing back below the rotation zone. The rotation zone is still pretty flat here. Again, if we rally, 61.90 is the first area, and on a bigger rally, then I'd be watching for a return to the 50 in this prior resistance level right around 64.40. If we break down, let's see, let's just drag our little levels. We know where the next one is. It's still going to be roughly, oh wow, look at that deadline up, 56.96. If we rotate back down and go through 58.58, that's the next key level, then 55.35, then the bottom level at 53.84 is the same. I'm not going to update that one until we at least hit the 56.96 level, or essentially 5,700. Let's look at that daily chart. Daily chart, where still looks like we're getting, unless this sells off very rapidly, we're going to set up for another divergence, which doesn't, again, mean a bottom is necessarily in, because we can travel sideways and burn off this condition and wait for the 8 to come on down. Or we could, retrace, and that's where we'll look for those higher levels. So we just have to play it out. That's why we watch for these things. If we get back above the pretty much the 21, then I'll be watching for a return to the next level up. So if you did any buying here, you should be moving up your stops and taking advantage of little rallies to move up your stops and or take some profits off the table. So again, nothing to do here. We just keep getting in the rotation. Right now we have first cross, one rotation, two rotations, so we could easily head lower. Looks like there's been a lot of dip buying in here right around that 6,000 level or below. That's where a lot of the dip buyers were also back in June. And then when you go back, to February sell-off, and then before at the end of November, or sorry, the beginning of November, end of October. So this is a very key support level. If it does break, then watch out below. So definitely don't be cavalier with stops and move them up. Checking in on Ethereum, went straight through the minor levels, and that's why they're the minor levels, but I'm going to drag those down right now along with the retracement. And if you look, our what was the next level? 252. We got down to 250.77, then holding right here pretty much 252 and moving sideways. Have to update the major levels also now. So next area of resistance up, I'm watching 271, and then we're going to be looking for a possible return to about 295 to 300. That's going to be the next key resistance up at the top of the rotation zone. Well, let's just jump out to the daily also to get the bigger picture. So Ethereum, very, very weak. Would not be surprised at some point to see a rally. We're just not going to try to call the bottom without a bottoming pattern, and we do not have one yet. Bigger rally would take us to about 316. Last little pausing area at declining 8. That's what we'd be watching for on a bigger rally into there. Levels now below the minor levels, 240.74, 230.71. Next, first major level, 217.70, and then 184.64 down here. Let's go back. See, the last time we were trading this low was back at end of September of last year, so nearly a year ago. I mean, just here's where we were last August at that same level. So last August we were right at the same level, rallied up, collapsed down in September, then rallied up, and haven't seen these levels since then. So this is very, very major. Again, let's take another big look. If we get through this area, next key area support, you have this resistance becoming support, and it was tested here right down around this 217 level. You might even see around 230. So watch this 230 and 217 level if we can continue the sell-off. No divergence here yet, and no bottoming pattern on the daily. or the 4 hour. That does not mean we can't rally. But I mean, there might be, some people might look at this as a very sloppy double bottom if we get a close above this high or an extended move above 272. But that's only going to take us to the other side of the rotation zone. So if you're trying to play a quick little bottom, it's nothing more than a return to the other side of the rotation zone at best. Really nothing to do in Ethereum or Bitcoin but wait for those high probability setups, unless you're trying to call a bottom, which we really don't recommend at this point without a very strong reversal signal. So we have for you, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.